Hi, my name is Gerber, and I'm the founder of PublicityResults.com. In this video, I want to talk to you about how you be a great guest. I think this is really important and valuable information, and I at least want to give you like an overview of the elements to be working on. So when you have when you've hooked the media and you have an interview set up, I highly recommend that you really do your homework. You be prepared. Well, what does that mean to be prepared? Well, if you're doing television, you really want to give some thought into what you're wearing, how that's going to look on set. I always recommend that you bring a change of clothes because you never know what the anchor's wearing or what the set's going to look like. So always make sure that you bring a couple of outfits if you're doing television. So what you want to do when you're being prepared is we always send a list of questions, suggested questions that the venue can use. What's great about that is it kind of has the interview go the way that you want to do. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can answer all of those questions very succinctly and very, very clear. So you can kind of soundbite those questions. Now, soundbiting, that's saying what you want to say very concisely with a lot of clarity and in a very short amount of time, and so that they're memorable. Oftentimes when you do interviews, particularly with print, when you do those great sound bites, that's what they actually pull out and put into print. So you want to do a lot of work with soundbiting. Now on our resources page, you'll see there's a soundbiting course from Susan Harrow, and I highly recommend it. It's a course on actually how you soundbite. And that's particularly important if you want to do television because, oftentimes the segments are like 4 minutes. So you have to be able to say what you want to say shortly, concisely, and with a lot of clarity. So media coaching is one of those things where I do recommend if you do have the money, you want to invest in media coaching. And why I say that is it's really hard to assess yourself. And, a media coach has a particular eye. Now, if you don't have money, still do your homework. And what I recommend you do is that you get people in your community that are going to give you honest feedback, and you practice with them. And you practice with them until they actually get what you're trying to say, and they get it clear, very clear. Oftentimes, I'd say, well, give it back to me. Now, this is there's a tip that Michelle Tennant, my business partner, came up with. Wow. A tip that my business partner Michelle Tennant came up with, which I think is absolutely brilliant, and we now use this with all of our clients. That is that practice in front of an 8-year-old. Now, why I say that is because if you practice in front of an 8-year-old, and an 8-year-old gets it, you know that you're conveying your message very clearly and concisely. And there's a really good chance then the audience is going to get exactly the message you'd like to convey. So my name is Drew Gerber. I hope you found this information useful. Remember, it's not who you know, it's who knows about you. Thanks.